Hello to you all. It's great that I can speak to you today thanks to modern technology. This is indeed a council with a difference, and I will do my best to bring you up to date with all that has been happening in the diocese. The big event that happened last month was the service of Thanksgiving and commissioning of trustees and executives, which took place at All Saints Antrim on the 25th of October. The event was streamed on the internet, and I do hope you managed to see it. Our chaplain, Archdeacon Stephen, led the service, and we were very fortunate to have our new bishop, the Right Reverend George Davison, with us, his first experience of an MU event. He gave us a very uplifting and inspiring address. Speaking on Joshua 1 verses 1 to 9, he urged us all to be strong and courageous as Joshua was when he took over from Moses in the task of leading the Israelites to the Promised Land. The pandemic is presenting all organisations with unprecedented challenges, but Mothers Union must rise above them. The Bishop reminded us that we are not alone, and as God was with Joshua, the same God goes with us into the future with all its uncertainties and challenges. We must let everyone know that Mothers Union is very much alive. It would be a mistake to think nothing has been happening in our diocese. Our members have been very busy making scrubs and masks and knitting the little COVID hearts, as you will have seen in the latest edition of In Touch. Members have also continued their craft activities, knitting for premature babies, knitting trauma teddies, and knitting or crocheting fiddle muffs for dementia sufferers. We have also continued to support food banks and to provide wash bags for use in A&E wards and for patients' relatives who have had to stay overnight with their loved ones. The annual gathering, or general meeting as it was formerly known, had to be cancelled this year. Instead, an event was streamed on the internet. If you haven't seen it, it is still available to download on the Mothers Union website. The video presentation is well worth watching and shows the work of Mothers Union overseas. COVID permitting, the annual gathering has been scheduled for September 2021 and will be in Belfast. Some news from the units. Finance and administration. The annual subscription to Mothers Union will remain the same for 2021. We ask you to think of this as your contribution to charity. Even though MU branches are not able to meet at present, the work of Mothers Union continues. As you know, MU is a charity, and without your contributions would not be able to do all its work overseas. We have continued our worldwide programmes led by Mothers Union workers, teaching literacy and numeracy, advising on small start-up businesses, empowering women to have a voice in their communities, and promoting the Family Life programme. Your contribution is necessary for all these programmes to continue. Report forms should be with the branches shortly and should be returned to our treasurer. If you have any difficulties with these forms, please contact Alberta or Emma. Elections for your All-Ireland President and unit coordinators will take place next year. Nomination forms will be issued in March for return late April, and if an election is necessary, it will take place in June. After the All-Ireland positions have been filled, nominations will be needed for Diocesan President. The unit is working on a data verification project to check branch and member details. This will give a complete list of active members in the diocese, which can be used by the diocese and by Mary Sumner House to deliver publications directly to members. This is a mammoth task, and we would like to thank Irene, Alberta and Emma for their work in this respect. AFIA holidays have been put on hold because of the pandemic. Only one holiday has been funded in 2020. We thank Kathleen Rogers for her work in this area. Faith and policy. You should all receive a copy of the All-Ireland 16 Days of Activism Prayer Diary. Could I ask you all to use this prayerfully during the 16 days, November 25th to December 10th? Also, an information pack has been sent to all the area chairs for distribution to branch leaders. 1 in 3 is a Mary Sumner House global protest on Saturday the 5th of December, using social channels such as Facebook. Members are encouraged to wear black on Thursdays as a way of highlighting the Black Lives Matter campaign. Please ensure that your clergy receive a copy of the prayer diary and ask them to include prayers for Black Lives Matter on Sunday the 29th of November and for the 16 days on Sunday 6th December. If you have any queries regarding the 16 Days campaign, please contact Kathy Doig. Branches appear to be looking after their indoor members really well. Mothers Union members are keeping in touch by phone, letter or card, or by leaving a small gift on the doorstep. Others are leaving meals on a regular basis and doing shopping and collecting prescriptions for those living alone and have no family nearby. Please do continue to do this. We would also like to thank our indoor members contact, Maureen, who continues to send out birthday and anniversary cards. Please ensure that Maureen knows of any special anniversaries and milestone birthdays, not just those of indoor members. We also thank Hilary, our prayer contact, who continues to bring the needs of members, families, etc. to members for prayer. Action and Outreach Unit. Projects. As I said earlier, members are still continuing to knit and sew and make up wash bags, etc. However, you should always check with the hospital if and when items can be delivered. Due to COVID, some hospitals are not accepting items at present. Ray will keep in touch with hospitals on a monthly basis and will notify branches as soon as their policy changes. Young members. The Women's Getaway Weekend has been postponed, but they are holding a virtual event on Saturday the 6th of February from 10 o'clock until 12:30. Registration for this must be before the 15th of January. More details about this are on the website. Worldwide. Valerie would like to encourage members to use the Mothers Union Facebook pages for services and true stories from around the world. If you look at the video on the website, which was produced in place of the annual gathering, Building Hope and Confidence in a COVID World, you will get an insight into the worldwide projects. These include worldwide parenting programs and savings and credit groups, which help women to deal with money and finances. Please continue to support the Worldwide Fund. Any worldwide monies you may have collected should be sent straight to Emma, the Diocesan Treasurer. Without your generosity, these overseas projects could not be financed. Mary Sumner House have sent labels for your jam jars, which have been included with your prayer diaries. Fundraising and communications. Publications. As I said earlier, you should shortly be receiving your prayer diary for the 16 Days of Activism. Along with this, you will receive the new Mary Sumner House Annual Prayer Diary, which is replacing Families Worldwide. A big thank you to area chairs and branch chairs for delivering these. You should also have received your copy of In Touch. Both In Touch and Focus are available online. Please send any items for the next issue directly to me. Competitions. Congratulations to Cathedral member Valerie Riley, who came joint first in the poetry competition, and to Moira Tom and Margaret Hanthorne, whose entries were highly commended. The next competition is Design a Christmas Card. Details for entries are on the website. Enterprises. Thanks are due to Angela Morwood and Jean MacDonald for their hard work in processing and delivering orders at this difficult time. A special thanks to Jane, who is stepping down at the end of the year. If anyone would be interested in taking on this role, please let me know as soon as possible. Website. Many thanks to Wendy Halligan for the work she has put into this and the great website she has produced. In other news, our All-Ireland President June Butler is planning to do a sponsored walk in aid of mums in May. She will walk 7 kilometres in the north, the middle and the south of the diocese, and of course would like members to accompany her. The route is to be finalised in January. If you have any thoughts on a proposed route, please let me know. A Count Your Blessings calendar for the month of May is also being produced. And now some dates for your diary. Our festival service next year is scheduled for 21st of March in St Anne's Cathedral. Even if the pandemic is still with us, the cathedral can hold 100 people socially distanced. Council next year will be on Tuesday 20th of April and Tuesday the 16th of November. We aren't sure whether these will be virtual meetings or meetings in person. The annual gathering will be held on the 24th and 25th of September in Belfast, COVID permitting. A decision on that will be made in March. The theme for next year is Rebuilding Hope and Confidence. I think this is all the news. I would like to thank Irene, who is kept very busy circulating emails and keeping me in order. I would like to finish with the 2020 theme prayer. Whatever today may hold, whatever tomorrow might bring, the future is secure, for Christ is with us, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Live each moment with him in quiet confidence and joyful celebration, for he is ours and we are his for all eternity. Amen. May God bless you all.